Hello everyone, and welcome to our update on March 26th, 2024. So again, this morning we saw a lot of rain moving up from southeast, though it did get lighter and patchier as it pushed northwards. This afternoon becoming light and patchy over Connacht and Ulster, while sunshine and heavy showers formed in the south and into the east as well. Now, into this evening, we will see the rain push again further northwards, with showers staying in the south, heavy at times. Overnight, these showers and areas of rain will gradually push northwards, and into the morning, we see again probably more prolonged showers pushing back into the south. It's a very cyclonic pattern here, so very showery, very, very messy. Into tomorrow, Wednesday, we will see this band of showers going northwards of the country. Then into the afternoon, we just see a rash of sunshine showers coming northwards. Some wintry over the hills, especially there in parts of Munster, where some maybe prolonged in the southwest. Into the evening on Wednesday, we see the showers dying off as the sunshine dies away, especially inland, but they might continue towards the south coast, these showers. And overnight Wednesday to Thursday, we may even see showers pushing up the east coast for a time. Now, into Thursday morning, we see, again, further showers coming up from the south. Some wintry, especially towards higher ground there, possibly some heavy wet snow there. Into Thursday morning, again, we see more areas of precip coming up. Just very, very messy, very cyclonic, areas of showery rain. Quite hard to predict exactly when and where it will rain, and where and when there'll be sunshine. But a lot of showers around and a lot of cloud around, with some bright spells. Now into Saturday now. So Saturday, we see Saturday is the showery again, but showers not as heavy or as widespread. And into Sunday, 3 a.m. at this point, a few showers, but not looking too bad. So I think generally towards Easter, we see showers getting less widespread on this particular UKV run. So here is the temperature forecast from the UKV. So UKV is showing temperatures getting up to around 5 in the north, with the rain up to 10 in the south, with some sunshine. Tonight, lowest temperatures shouldn't be too bad. Getting down tonight to between around 4 and 7 degrees. Staying mildest where it's cloudiest. Now tomorrow's high is quite chilly. If you have prolonged showers, like there might be in southwest, highs of around 2 or 3. Well, should I say, afternoon temperatures of around 2 or 3, up to 8 or 9 in sunshine in Midlands. Into Wednesday evening, we see lowest temperatures of around 1 to 4 degrees, so possibly a touch of frost in the west and southwest. Into Thursday, we will see highs of, around a local 5 in Leinster, where we might see more rain, up to around 10. And sunshine will greatly change temperatures as it is getting stronger. Into Friday, we see highs of 8 to 11 degrees, again miles in the east, where it's sunniest. Into Saturday, we start off quite chilly. Lows of 1 to 4 degrees. Saturday afternoon, highs of around 10 to 13, getting milder, with more sunshine and lighter winds. And Sunday morning might start a bit chilly, but not frosty. So here is the NA index observed and forecasted. So we're currently around neutral. It'll keep dropping into end March or April, actually getting quite negative, quite strongly so, into the turn of the month. So big blocking coming up. So here is but the thing is, the question is, will it influence us? So here is the GFS 600 from today. So again, GFS pulls in this low and just sets it right over us, deep dartboard low, with the purple colours over us, which is quite rare, especially into March. Now that low just stays over us into the latter part of the week, into the weekends. towards Easter weekend, we get a milder southerly, but it still stays very unsettled. Strong blocking towards Greenland, and the low pushes to our south. Easterly comes in, but at that point that's mild because the isobars are coming back around from the continents towards like France and Spain. So it's mild. Into early April now, beyond Easter Monday, we start to see the lows taking more of an easterly track towards Scandinavia. So that starts to pull the colder air in by Wednesday, April 3rd, from the north. Blocking keeps going here into the end of the first week of April, possibly going a bit westerly there by the 5th into April 6th. We see more lows coming in. Okay, so if that were in January, that'd be snowy, but since it's April, I'm not sure. Into the start of the second week of April, it looks like we go westerly here. So for the time that I get back, cold swell goes away and it gets milder. Also drier as well, so that's a plus. And then to mid-April, we get a high towards Scandinavia. Try to put in quite a mild easterly flow here, but we got too much low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. So here is the ECM-WF in comparison. So the ECM, again, getting this big low over us into the end of the week. Plenty of showers and areas of rain, some wintry over high grounds, but also some sunshine as well. Into the Easter weekend, the low fills. At that stage, we drag up the wind from the southeast, so it's mild. But into Easter Monday, the low moves to our south. We get more of an easterly. At that stage, it's still mild, I think. Let's look at the temperatures. Yes, it is. But the cold air is just to our north. Let's run this on with the upper temperatures on. So again, the mild air is over us, but I think it's about to go southwards. Yes, it is. So by Wednesday, April 3rd, we are plunged, not really plunged, but we enter a colder flow from the north. Yeah, so it takes some time, but the easterly changes to a more of a northerly, and eventually we get there with a cold snap. But actually, it doesn't last long because we quite quickly see low pressure forming in the Atlantic, and then pretty much we're over us, and that gets us back by Friday, April 5th to milder and wetter weather. But the block is still there. So a short-lived cold snap on the ECM, it gets there in the end. So the GFS and ECM both go cold. GFS for longer, and they both go cold at around April 3rd. So here is the GEM again in comparison. So the GEM has this big low forming into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It stays right over the country, bringing plenty of showers and areas of rain. Into the Easter weekend, the low fills. Also, blocking gets going towards Greenland and the Atlantic this time. Easter Sunday, it looks chilly and showery into Easter Monday. So the GEM is cold as early as Easter Monday. By the way, this is the 12Z from yesterday, as the midnight run hasn't updated for some reason. So it might be out of dates. So perhaps if it had updated for the midnight run, it might have changed. But either way, this is how yesterday's run looks, looking very cold into early April, especially for early April, with the strong blocks to the west, northerly winds. Now let's go through that again with the upper temperatures on. So okay, that's a bit extreme. I doubt it'll be this bad. Into Easter Monday, down comes the -5 isotherm into the country, especially into the northwest. But by Tuesday, April 2nd, down plunges the -10 Celsius isotherm. Now, this is rare, even in January. And this is being forecasted in April, early April. So I doubt this will verify like this. I'd say that it won't get cold so quickly. It'll be more like April 3rd, like the GFS and ECM. Also, it won't be such a potent cold snap as it won't be such a potent cold snap either. We often see these things being downgraded, so I wouldn't be surprised if it happens the same way. GEM, I'd say, is probably overcooking it quite a lot. Either way, GEM from Easter Monday onwards is very cold, especially for April, for time of year. So here is the UK Met run again in in comparison. So UK Met run again. You've seen this for several days. Big low forming right over the country into the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday period of the week. Into Saturday, we see that low filling somewhat and moving to our west. So you put up a milder southerly flow, but in combination, we see a block towards Greenland. Now into Easter Monday and Tuesday, the 2nd. Now, we are poised to drop in these very cold winds from northeast. Upper temperatures are looking mild for the time being, but they're right there, they're looming to our north, and say that if the ECM could run till Wednesday, April 3rd, we'd be plunged into the freezer. Well, especially for April. Obviously, it won't be bitingly cold, but for April standards, that's very cold. Here is the icon again, pulling in this big trough into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time. You know, same old. Saturday sees it filling, and also into Sunday as well. Of course, that's Easter Sunday, and into Easter Monday, we see the Easters get going. At that point, quite mild and showery. But Tuesday, April 2nd, again, big block to our north, and starts to get colder at that point with the winds. Actually, it's not. But we're on the cusp of the cold pool here. It's mild at the point Tuesday, April 2nd, but again at about Wednesday or Thursday next week is the time that it's likely to get cold from the northeast. Again, today is only Tuesday. There's plenty of weather to go by first. It may still just fall like down the tubes totally. And also, I'm not sure that most of us actually want cold weather in April. To be honest, I think most of us actually want the sunshine and the mild weather. But spring can be like winter sometimes, can't it? Finally, the arpege. Unfortunately, it has a short time frame. Arpege is looking like this. Again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, deep trough over the country. Showers, areas of rain, a lot of cloud, some sunshine, quite limited. Also, some showers, possibly wintry for high ground, especially if they're heavy or prolonged. And Saturday, March 30th, blocking towards Greenland and the Atlantic, trough to our west, pushing up this showery southerly flow, quite mild. Well, I say temperatures average, jet so far south, and just showery and settles. So thanks for watching. Uncertainty for next week, especially what will happen with the cold winds from northeast I want to play for. Obviously, their popularity, should I say, is decreasing as we're going into April, where many of us are wanting for some sunshine, especially, Easter's coming. It's Easter, on Sunday. So, I think many of us want the spring weather, but the weather might not give us what we want. Just like it didn't really get cold that often in the winter, apart from in January, but that was quite nice anyway. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.